What if I told you that there was an easy way to get more patients into your practice for free? Stay tuned, we're going to get into it. Hey there, I'm Amanda Guarniere, a nurse practitioner and the director of growth here at Collaborating Docs, and I am taking over the YouTube channel this week to share with you some quick tips about how to bring more patients into your practice. You might be starting a fresh new practice or struggling to get patients into your established practice. Regardless of which camp you're in, I am here to show you a quick way to use your time to generate more patients. This is a tip that I give out a lot with prospective clients of Collaborating Docs. I'm talking to NPs and PAs day in and day out about starting their practice and how to generate patients, because honestly, this is a really important thing to think about, is your patient acquisition strategy. This is essentially marketing and sales for your practice. So this tip today does require you to choose a particular community. Even if you have a telehealth practice, the power in this strategy here is choosing a community where you want to acquire patients from. So let's say you are licensed in the state of Connecticut. I'm going to use my home state as an example, and let's just say, for the sake of argument, that you are a psych mental health nurse practitioner with a telemedicine practice, and you're wondering, how can you start to market your practice? This is a really powerful way to do so. So I suggest bringing up Google Maps on your computer and choosing the area that you want to focus on. Maybe you'll choose something that's within driving distance of your house, the county that you live in, someplace local to you. So if I'm a psych NP and I want more patients, I obviously want mental health patients, but what I want you to think about in this exercise is what sort of medical provider or other sort of provider has the types of patients that you are looking to bring into your practice, but maybe is having trouble serving those patients in the right way, or they don't offer that particular service. So for this example, we are going to target primary care providers, because what do we know about primary care providers? We know that they are overwhelmed. We know that they are overbooked. We know that they are seeing mental health complaints on a regular basis, but maybe they're not as well equipped or as comfortable to be taking care of mental health conditions as a psych NP. So I venture to guess that if you walk into nearly any primary care practice and you say, "Hi, I'm a mental health provider, I'm a prescriber as well, and I'm taking new patients," I bet that they will fall to their knees and kiss your feet. They will be so excited to meet you and share about you with their patients. So this is the group that we are going to go after, so that they know that we exist, so that we can earn the referrals from them. So we're here in Google Maps. We've chosen a geographic area. I'm going to pick Wallingford, Connecticut as kind of a random town where I don't actually live, but I theoretically live. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the search bar and I'm going to search for primary care. And maybe I'll zoom out a little bit, and I want to see all the different primary care practices that are within a reasonable drive from where I am in Wallingford for this example. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I see lots of primary care practices that are coming up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a list of these primary care practices, their address and their phone number, and I'm going to reach out to them directly. Best case scenario, I'm going to actually go in there. I'm going to physically go in, maybe right before the day starts, maybe at the end of the day. I'm going to introduce myself to the receptionist. I'm going to have a stack of maybe some referral tear-off sheets or business cards or something that I've put together that explains about my business. And I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to say, "Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm a psychiatric nurse practitioner. I recently opened my practice. I see my patients telehealth. I take care of all types of mental health conditions. Maybe I also offer psychotherapy. I accept these insurances, perhaps. I'd love to meet the providers here on staff, tell them a little bit about me, and provide you these materials so that you can refer any patients who may need my service." And that's what it looks like. And that's what you repeat to multiple practices. So look at this, just within probably a 20 to 30 minute drive of this town, I can count at least 10 primary care practices. I could change my search terms and maybe even find more of the same. What if I did family practice? We'll see if any different ones come up. There'll probably be some of the same, but oh, look at that, a whole different set, right? So I could probably identify 20, which I think is a great amount, 20 practices that I'm going to ideally go into physically, drop off business cards or tear off sheets or whatever materials you want. You could also call them, but I think the power here is leveraging a physical visit. I'm going to go in, I'm going to talk about my practice, I'm going to introduce myself, I'm going to thank them in advance for referrals. Maybe I'm going to bring them some muffins or coffee or something like that. That's really up to you and what your budget and your comfort looks like. And hopefully this is going to bring you an initial wave of patients just from referrals. So take this tip, take it all the way, as far as you need to. This is a patient acquisition strategy that is practically free. It does take some time. You should have some materials to hand out, whether it's business cards or tear-off sheets or referral flyers, but really can't beat the return on the expense here. So go take this, let me know how it works, and share any other patient acquisition tips that you found helpful in the comments.